Hello everyone and welcome to the Scrappy Sisters. It's Katie here and I am here today with another 12 by 12 layout for you. This one is a 2 photo layout, which I don't do very often actually, and I should do more of because my albums get far too full when I only put one photo on a layout. These photos were taken quite a long time ago, probably about 5 years ago. They're of our dog Gypsy, and it was the first day or two after we got her. So she's a little beagle cross foxy, and she was 12 weeks, something like that, 10 weeks when we picked her up. And so there's just this photo that I'm sticking down now is just of her, and then the other photo I'm sticking down is of me and her. So yeah, Gypsy must be about 5. I think she's about 5 now, so these would have been, yeah, roughly 5 years old. I'm going back and scrapping just little bits, kind of going backwards in my digital photos. So yeah, I'm just sort of pulling out some of the main kind of events that I've taken photos of and just scrapping a few photos of that, going backwards, even though I'm doing sort of Project Life and 12 by 12 scrapbooking for the last probably 12 months now. I did want to go back and scrap some of the photos that I still have saved on my computer, but I'm not sort of doing it in a really systematic way. I'm just going through going, oh, that's a cute photo, I better print that off. So you can see here I've just pulled out some papers. These are all just papers from my stash. I made kind of a little stash kit a long time ago, and I just sort of was using that for a while. This video is pretty old. I think I filmed it maybe 2 months ago, around about when we first started YouTube actually. My sister and I sort of were still practicing, so oh, sorry. So the video quality is not that great. It is nighttime, as you can tell, because you can see all the shadows, but that's okay. I like how the layout turned out, so I thought I would show you the video anyway and upload it. So I've just mounted my photos on some paper, as you can see, just distressing the edges a little bit with my scissors. I'm now trying to pick a bit of a feature paper. I like to use a big piece of feature paper on my layouts. I do like to scrap with a white background, but I do like to use, you know, a larger piece of paper as a background. So I do choose this pink with the, I don't know if you call it a chevron pattern, triangle pattern, anyway, you can see it, that pink pattern paper. So I'm just sticky taping that down to the side and just deciding which way I want my photos to go. So I do decide I want them to go that way. I feel like I stick this down and then potentially I pull it back up again. So I'm just popping up that top photo on some foam. I don't remember if I rip these up or if they stay like this. We'll find out soon. So when I did this layout, which admittedly was a few months ago, I did just get a big shot. So I went on a bit of a die cut craze, and I spent a long time just cutting out lots of shapes with some pattern paper, like my scrap box of paper. So I had that circle die, which is just from Kaiser Craft, and I cut out quite a few of those in different patterns. So I decided to use one on this layout, and now I'm just working out what kind of embellishments I want. That tag, don't worry, it doesn't stay there. That frame, however, does. So as I said, I just threw a bit of a scrap kit together. Some of it is me trying to use up the last few little bits and pieces from different sticker sheets and things like that. So you know, I don't like to keep things when there's only 1 or 2 stickers left on them, but I don't like to throw them away either. It's, you know, it's a dilemma. So I do try to use up everything that I can before I toss it. So you can see me, I think I've gone off to find some more thickers. Sorry, should have edited that bit out. Let's hope it doesn't last too long. No, I'm back. I do have a lot of thickers, not as many as some people I know, but for me, I do have a lot. And I also tend to, if I find one that I like, I tend to buy multiple packets of it. I don't know if anyone does the same thing, but the gold one that I'm sort of playing around with now, I have 2 packs of. And then the ones that I end up using, not those ones, I've only got 1 pack of those. But these ones here, I think, are they Amy 10? I don't know. But I'm not even kidding you, I have 4 packets. It's crazy. I really like them, and they were on sale, and so I bought a couple of packets, and then I saw them again, so I bought a couple more packets. So anyway, does anyone else do that, or is it just me? Because I hate it when you run out of vowels or S's, which is always what I do. So you can see here I'm just spelling out my title, which is Welcome to the Family Gypsy, which is our dog's name. So I don't know if anybody else does this, but I often put my title down first before I do all my embellishing, just because, I don't know, I like to then kind of embellish around the title and see what spaces need filling, or, you know, how I want things to look. But I kind of like to put the title in first, because if it's a big title like this one is, you know, it does take up a lot of room. Obviously I'm having to fiddle around a bit to fit all the letters in, because of course Gypsy, the Y and the P's in this particular font are very big. So here I am just sticking the frame down, and then I'm just going to probably spend quite a bit of time faffing around and deciding what else I want to add to this layout. So it's not super crazily embellished, but it's quite embellished for me. I got those black and gold stickers just from Spotlight. They're just round. They've got a triangle pattern and a spot pattern, and I think a love heart pattern maybe. So I just sort of popped a couple of those in the layout. I'm making a little cluster down the bottom right. You can see I used the Maggie Holmes open book sticker sheet, I think. I've only got like a tiny amount left, and I just really want to use them all. So I don't think I do on this layout, but I know I finished them now, so I did use up all of them, which was a very satisfying feeling. I've got a few puffy stickers. I think I got those in maybe a kit, a scrapbooking kit, I think. Maybe the Scrappery? I don't know. But I think they were left over from a kit. Same with those gold ones that I've just used. Yeah, that doesn't make it. This is the best part of the scrapbooking process, I think. Fiddling around and sticking a whole heap of random embellishments down and going, do I want that? Nah, that doesn't look good. Maybe I'll have this instead. Is it just me that does that, or do other people do that too? And I'm not a natural at scrapbooking, like I feel like many people are. So, you know, I watch people like Adele who can just stick things down wherever she wants, and it works. And I just don't have that creative brain. So I kind of feel like I've had to learn scrapbooking, if that's even a thing. So I've had to learn, you know, what I can do with what, and I've certainly found the style that I like, as you will see from if you've watched my videos already. But I do like to layer and to use a white background and with a large piece of pattern paper. That is my preferred style, and it's always my default. I do need to push myself to go beyond that a little bit, but we get there sometimes. But certainly, you know, it took me probably 6 to 8 months to find the style that I really like and to be really comfortable with my scrapbooking now. But I do not feel like it's something that comes naturally to me. And if I'm not in a creative mindset, then yeah, it takes me a long time to do a page. If I'm on a roll like I was today, I can get one done in about half an hour. This one took me about half an hour. So you can see I've finished with all that talking, just adding some tiny word stickers, and then I do add some Heidi Swap colour shine in gold, of course. So I'm just adding a couple more tiny word stickers, and we're pretty much at the end. Shaking the Heidi shine, and yeah, just adding some gold. I like to leave on the edge. I don't always cover my photo, so I did get some splotches on myself, which I'm cleaning up, but you know, it looks fine. So that is the end of the layout. I hope you liked it, and we look forward to seeing you again next time. Have a great day. Bye.